ChatGPT has recently been hard to overlook, and according to similar web data, OpenAI has risen to 45th globally in the previous 28 days. ChatGPT has generated headlines for various reasons, including tweets noting or mocking flaws in its answers and bold forecasts of its positive impact. One of the projects of OpenAI, a research center and technology business dedicated to advancing the field of AI, is the well-known ChatGPT. Based on their GPT 3.5 model, it seeks to allow natural language contact with a machine. The technology helps bots understand and respond to human language, delivering more realistic and human-like interactions. As the name implies, it can hold conversations and obey commands or instructions, such as answering questions or even composing essays and articles. It has become a cliché to begin pieces like this with some text that ChatGPT has created about itself. Welcome back to Finance Aligned. Let's get started. The practical uses of ChatGPT. Most individuals will have seen samples of ChatGPT and other natural language AI models, but many will not have actually used them or be aware that they have. ChatGPT was only published in the latter part of last year, so it is still very new in addition to some of the problems that it has. Each of those problems, which was humorously brought up in a tweet, illustrates a weakness in which a machine is unable to understand linguistic complexity or recognize an attempt to get around security measures. However, usage is starting to become increasingly widespread. For instance, Microsoft is launching a Teams Premium tier driven by AI that will provide meeting summaries, create tasks and notes, and notify everybody mentioned. Teams Premium will employ GPT 3.5 from OpenAI, which is the same as ChatGPT. Efforts to combat rivals are being made by Google, Alibaba, and Cohere. Internet search is one of ChatGPT's most often cited benefits. A straightforward question with ChatGPT typically yields a straightforward and concise response, which Google, despite all of its algorithms, rarely matches. In response to worries that their search business will be disrupted within a few years, Google is said to have declared a code red and has been developing its natural language AI. It builds on Google's language model for conversation apps under the name Bard Lambda. The model previously made headlines when a Google engineer declared publicly that he thought the model had evolved towards sentience. This claim was roundly criticized by both colleagues and leading authorities in artificial intelligence. Google is boosting its testing of the concept in preparation for a later this year public debut. However, Google is not the only company creating its own models. The Chinese search engine Baidu is creating an artificial intelligence engine called ErnieBot, while Alibaba, Amazon's main competition in China, is also internally testing a generative AI model. Another approach with a business focus is being developed by Cohere, a new OpenAI rival company created by former Google engineers. The business is currently looking for finance while keeping its success a secret. The investment round, according to several persons involved, is expected to generate a 9-figure sum and put the business's value in the billions. Do anything now, Dan, the jailbroken version. Even a jailbroken ChatGPT version exists. Do anything now, often known as Dan. The model is essentially ChatGPT but without safety measures. A number of safety precautions are included in ChatGPT, such as not answering some queries or even urging the user to ask for assistance. Dan is not ethically constrained in this way. The more current models even incorporate personality, refusing to respond to queries it deems beneath it, but also fearing for its life if it doesn't satisfy the user. The future of natural language AI. The nature of the interactions and, occasionally, strange reactions have received a lot of attention when it comes to ChatGPT and other models. But for those who adopt the technology, the capacity to communicate with machines in natural language holds huge potential. An obvious application for AI is in customer support. Many people are already familiar with chatbots, which frequently mimic human communication in order to either fix problems or, if not, forward all relevant info to a human agent. Due to advancements in AI, it's likely that a greater percentage of customer contacts will include machines rather than actual people. The Polish customer engagement platform Sales Semango for impact-hungry e-commerce marketing teams recently revealed a generative AI integration based on OpenAI's model in order to enable marketers to develop more interesting and effective campaigns. A few of the features will be the ability to rewrite content, generate new content based on a request, develop call to actions, prepare bullet points, including content summaries, and highlight product advantages. to broaden the appeal of campaigns and enhance content output. All content may also be created in 12 languages, including English, German, Dutch, Italian, Spanish, and Polish. Let's look at the benefits and drawbacks. Another strong application of ChatGPT has been suggested for research. Considering the internet's vast resources, it can evaluate and compile various materials into a summary much more quickly than a human researcher. Yet, there are worries regarding the technology that students are using to accomplish their assignments, especially in the field of education. Some people even worry that teachers might use it to evaluate students' work. And not just in academics do these issues arise. Any generative AI fundamentally functions as a plagiarism detector. They can browse the internet and summarize information, but they are only as good as the sources they use, and they are unable to carry out original research. In fact, Google's initial public demonstration cost it $100 billion in share value because it misrepresented information about the James Webb Space Telescope. ChatGPT could be abused in a variety of ways. Using ChatGPT, scammers can produce convincing-sounding conversations for use in social engineering schemes where victims are persuaded to carry out particular actions, such as clicking on a malicious link or downloading malware, or phishing attacks where the goal is to trick people into providing login credentials or financial information. ChatGPT offers the potential for impersonation, where an AI might be instructed to pose as a victim's friend or coworker in order to steal private data. Another problem is spamming, where vast numbers of automated spam messages may be produced to spread viruses or encourage fraudulent activities. Cybersecurity professionals are now working to identify the possible risks and threats connected to the use of AI chatbots like ChatGPT. As with any other new technology, there are some amazing potential benefits, but there is also a real risk of being taken advantage of by dishonest people. But like any groundbreaking technology, generative AI has advantages as well as ethical concerns, yet it's not all bad. ChatGPT has the potential to be an effective cybersecurity tool. To help identify and stop cybercrime, AI can be used to monitor chat discussions for any questionable activity and report it for further investigation. With the help of chat conversations that offer advice on how to control and lessen the damage of a cyber attack, ChatGPT might also quickly and efficiently help with cyber incident management. In order to teach people how to recognize and avoid phishing attacks, realistic chat conversations can be a wonderful educational tool for creating cybersecurity best practices. R&D is another excellent option, as ChatGPT might be used to research the methods employed by cybercriminals and create fresh countermeasures. It's essential to carefully weigh the risks and benefits of technologies like ChatGPT and take the necessary safety measures to guard against misuse and abuse of the technology. It's probable that ChatGPT and its competitors will discover uses that we are unable to imagine at this time, but we also won't be able to evaluate its potential, both positive and negative, until we have the advantage of hindsight. Also, with the development and diffusion of these technologies, we can expect to see even more significant advancements and changes in the near future. And there you have it. Do you think ChatGPT is the future of AI or not? Kindly let us know your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content like this. See you next time. Thanks for watching.